In West Malaysia, born and raised. On the playground is where I spent most of my moles.
Wait, on the playground is where I spent most of my days.
Most of my days. Chilling out, maxing, relaxing, all cool out, shooting some b-ball outside the
Mole ball. 5 miles beneath Southern California's golden California surface lies Malaysia, home of the moles. And these moles are tired of being in their homes. That's why we're here tonight, to talk to one mole's home especially. We're here with the Molsteins.
Ah, yes. I am Hans.
Hi, Hans.
I am Olga.
Nice to meet you.
And this is Wolgas. Ah, yes. So, our current issue is a crisis in Malaysia. You see,
You don't say.
centuries ago we were banished to this underground city by your ancestors. And while we have decided to let bygones be bygones, we do wish to seek our fortunes on the surface. Grub shortages and rampant unemployment have made it hard to raise a family in Malaysia. And is it not the American dream to allow any bipedal creature that grows hair and feeds on grubs to seek his fortune?
It is in my dictionary.
We're glad to have you on our side.
Of course.
Now,
What sort of sanctions are going on right now that are preventing you from coming to the surface?
yes. Well, right now, certain senators of your government, out of fear that we will snatch away their children in the night and raise the conqueror worm to the surface to feast on your populations, bogus, disgusting nonsense, I may add, are passing laws making it illegal for moles to travel to the surface. So we've been forced to make our excursions in the night, but protests at night aren't very effective, you know. Not many people looking at the signs. Except other moles. We don't need eyes to see.
Yes, yes. The conqueror worm.
But yes. So, I would like to thank you for bringing your crew into our home. We want to show that we are not so different from you.
Of course, as I can tell so far, and you
We're
seem
fitting
completely
great
normal.
with your American family ideals.
Yes, family ideals. We have amazing families, families of thousands.
Thousands of moles and thousands of
moles.
grubs.
Yes. And our lives are not so different from yours. We
We used to play sports.
Yeah. What kind of what do you guys do? What are sort of your extracurricular activities?
well, in addition to being a fan of crickets, a little mole humor for you, I am a big fan of cricket. And Holga here is... Well, what do you do, Holga?
I am actually trying out for the Mole Basketball League.
Yes.
Well, good luck there.
We admire your top basketball players. We have our suspicions. Who is the one who wears the glasses?
That's Kobe Bryant.
Kobe Bryant. I don't think that's him.
Oh, that's Jake Gyllenhaal.
Jake Gyllenhaal. Isn't he a musician? Well, regardless, I'm not too certain about the specifics of your surface culture.
Yes.
But speaking of your surface culture, our friend Wolgus here, he is actually a lecturer on human anthropology at one of our community colleges.
What? That's...
Brought you out, Wilgus.
Not while the cameras are rolling, though. So yes, we want to let the people know that we mean no harm, and we seek to live alongside the American people. Them in their suburb houses, us in our massive burrows with fires from the center of the earth rising into the heavens every night.
Well, we welcome it, and I can't wait to see you right
You
next
may
door.
welcome it,
Yes.
but your government does not.
Sadly true.
But someday may we all join hand in claw, in mouth, in hand, in claw again. As one.
Hopefully.
This is a beautiful moment. If I was capable of crying, I would be crying right now. So instead, just kind of dripping out of my nose.
We don't have tear ducts. We don't really have eyes. We do, but...
All right. Well, what's really important is that I keep coming up with good moments to end the shot, and you keep adding more stuff. So, kindly shut your hole, Gus.
You know I hate when you say that. Very sensitive. Would you like a sign, sir?
I'm good. Thank you. I think you're the only one that can spread malaria. Free those moles. Free the moles. Free the moles. Free the moles. Come on. Free the... Looks like Southern California has a mole infestation. Today, the moles protest. Tomorrow, they hope for freedom. In the days to come after that, we decide. Back to you, Caleb. If you guys were to want anything changed, what would that be?
About what?
Mole.
No sun.
Stop the mole oppression.
Put out the sun. Great third place.
It's a little bright out here. We're used to darker environments. If you guys could turn down the sun.
For what?
Ever.
Free the moles. Free the moles.
Free the mole. Free the mole.
Are you guys actually moles?
We're mole men. I'm a human trapped in a mole's body.
I'm just.
Ever since I was little, I always identified with mole culture. I always would dig holes into the ground.
These moles had a great point today. And with that point, I want you to dig a little deeper into your mind and see if you find any moles.
Hey, Mom. Yep.
Yes. I would like to get back to the house soon, please.
These moles are on the move.
We're going to Starbucks. Make a real underground duck.
We are frustrated with how little progress we've made with mole rights on the surface. We understand that our appearances intimidate the average person, but we are just like the surface dwellers. We eat grubs and maggots just as the surface dwellers do. We iron our fur and swim around in the subterranean geothermal vents just as the surface dwellers do. We worship the conqueror worm just as the surface dwellers do. We're not sure where this animosity is coming from.
Yeah, the conquering worm.
The conqueror worm.
Conqueror worm.
Conqueror worm!
Praise be him below.
Praise be to him. Praise. Yes. Yes. Oh.
Alright, that was a good question. That's a good one. Wow, I really liked that.
Do you have any more questions? More questions? Nice one, brother.
Oh, really?
Yeah. See, we moles are quite funny. We have good senses of humor.
The other day I found a skeleton buried deep below the earth by one of your surface dwellers, and I took the molars.
Oh god, you get this is what the moles are? I was gonna call you guys the Molsteins too. This is gonna be good.
Please, Molstein. God damn it. Fuck you.
We're a
You have
family!
to say it at the same time.
You made the same joke.